Hey everyone, Heather here, and in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through the process of redoing my YouTube studio slash video background slash home office. I'm actually not sure of what my end goal is gonna look like. I don't really have a specific vision in mind. I just know that there are things with this current setup that I really want to change. And so I'm going to walk you through that process. But before we get started, I do want to start out by saying, do you need a professional YouTube studio? Do you need to have some crazy bold purple background? Like, how much do you have to invest and put in to building or setting up some kind of background for your videos? This is a question I get all the time, and I'll tell you right now, there really is no right or wrong answer here. It's not like if you spent all this time and money building some amazing video set, you're gonna get 1,000 subscribers overnight. That's totally not how it works. But if you can create a space that makes you happy, makes you excited, gets you in the zone, a space where you feel comfortable and you're proud to look at when you're editing your videos, 100% that's gonna help you and your process as a creator, which can overall have a positive impact on your channel. When I first got started on YouTube, my video background was actually just me on my bed, because that was where I can get the best natural lighting, because I had this huge window right next to my bed. So I think it's a personal preference, but I wanted to document the process just in case any part of it gives you some inspiration for what you could do with your own video background. So my current setup looks something like this. I'm using a different camera right now, and I'm not exactly in how I would set it up, but for reference, here's what it looks like. And I have two big gripes with this current setup. First is the symmetry of the framing. Right now, there are two boosted boards. These are my husband and I's electric skateboards, and they frame the shot, which looks really cool. And I really like the bright orange of the wheels. My husband's wheels are way cleaner than mine, but it's been kind of a pain to make sure that I am completely centered right here, because you have these anchors and it's just gonna be super obvious when it's not centered, even if I'm a little bit off center. And that's not the thing I want to be focusing on anymore. I know it looks really cool, but I move my camera around all the time, and it's just so annoying to make sure that it's all set up, and it's not easy. It's definitely something that kind of gets in the way of me creating. I've been changing my angle to do something more over here, because I really like my book nook here. This is like my reading nook. I brainstorm in there, I journal in there, I hang out in there, and I really like how it looks with the black wall and the Christmas lights. And so I've been playing around with this angle, but I really hate the bedroom door, because this is just an extra bedroom in our home, and I don't know, there's just something about this that I don't like. And then there's the mirror and these boards that I use for props sometimes. It's just it takes away from, I don't know, what I want it to look like when it's polished. The other thing that I don't like about this specific setup is that when I have it set up the way that I usually have it, the shot is really tight, as in you can only kind of see from here on up, and it just doesn't, I don't even really know how to explain this. It just doesn't seem normal in terms of it feels like you're in the room with me. For contrast, you could see this setup where I was still vlogging in my old apartment, and I just propped up the camera when I was just sitting on the bed, and there's so much more of me in the shot, and that's kind of what I really want to make sure to include in my setup moving forward. I guess I want it to be more personal, more intimate, and less authoritative, and more casual, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna achieve this look. Like I said, I'm just gonna play around and we'll see what happens. Also, there's one thing that's non-negotiable, and that is the purple. I absolutely love my purple wall, and I want a bright, bold purple wall to still remain in the shot. So here's my current setup. This is just a GoPro, so you can see the wide shot of how my room looks like. And I think what I'm gonna do is angle towards this way. So right now what I do is the camera is there, and I sit typically here so that there's depth between me and the purple background and the couch. I actually don't sit on the couch, but what I'd like to do is sit on the couch. So I think I'm gonna put the couch here. Also, I'll show you what is behind the camera. So here's what's behind the camera. There's a bookshelf right here, which I'm thinking I'm gonna move to here so you could see it in the frame. And I'm gonna move this marker board to go here where the bookshelf was. This is my desk. My desk is actually not right up against the wall. It's, you know, there's enough room to put the tripod, which that's just how it has to be. I wish it were up against the wall because it does come out a little bit, but I mean, I need the tripod there, so that's how it is. So I think what I'm going for is a look like this. It's gonna be something like this, where you're gonna see a little bit of the white wall here with the bookshelf, and then the corner of the room, and then the purple wall is going to be very dominant. And just imagine like taking the couch and moving it like here. Okay, so I'm not done. I just kind of wanted to put everything as a placeholder, but it would look something like this, Finley. Wow! What do you think of this? Let's see. Hi, what's up? This is a test. Testing out the new video background, the new angle. How does it look? How does it sound? I don't know, I think right now I like it. I think the most important part is not really how it looks, but how I feel when I'm talking to the camera. And right now I'm sitting just cross legs here and just like chilling on the couch, and that's definitely what I wanted, because it's just so much easier for me to talk to the camera like it's you guys. So I got a string of Christmas lights, but they're a lot warmer than I thought it was gonna be, but I'm gonna try it because it is kind of dark in here. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay, how is this looking? I don't know whether to position myself right at the corner, or do I do it a little bit off like this so you get more purple, something like this. Maybe something like this. How's this look? How's this sound? And then this shelf is empty. I gotta put more stuff there. But this is what we are working with so far. All right. I think this is the final look. I'm pretty happy with it. I still have to get used to this warmth, but I will adjust as I go with every single video that I make. So for now, I'm happy with it, and I hope that this gave you some inspiration for how you can make a background that you're excited about and you can feel comfortable in and feel like you're in the zone, so you could just create more. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments, and with that said, share your story, spark your potential. Bye guys.